Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for February 2nd, 2017. It's about an hour after the close. We actually did an extra web series on Field today to let you know what that is. And I wanted to go over this first, we basically have a number of different sections that add value to Simpler Stocks. The one thing we have is the chat room in the morning, and we have premium videos a lot more in depth than what you're hearing. But one of the things I'm really proud of in here is our meetup. In our meetup, we have classes all the time that are free for subscribers. Episode 1 was about how to wiggle, not how to twerk. Number 2, using correlation techniques. Number 3 was today, the power of pre-market activity. I get on live. I don't just preach. I always ask if there are any questions. It's a give and take. I have a prepared script, but I also go over, if anybody has a particular question, I'm happy to go over it. I love answering questions in there. So the whole idea about this is free. That's why I'm on later today. Then these go into the meetup. Look how many we have in here for free. Just fantastic in here. Very exciting. So that's what you get with your $7 30-day trial, and also when you sign up for a monthly subscription. So I just wanted to get that out. So just to let you know today, ES is up 0.25. NASDAQ up 36, led by Apple. We went over Apple yesterday before the close, talking about the path of least resistance was up right to 128, and it just blew through that. Fascinating to watch that happen. Today you had the TFs down fractionally in here. Just to let you know, the TFs had a very odd day. Yesterday they led the market up, led by the drug stocks. Today, really when they started selling off was really when the ESs started selling off. And we'll get into that in a minute in here. Bonds down about 9 today. Notes down a bit. Fed came out today, and what did they do? Nothing. The key in there is that Trump hasn't passed any initiatives yet. How can the Fed stick their neck out and tighten, or even talk about tightening, when any initiatives, not only have they not proven themselves, they haven't gotten past Congress yet. So the uncertainty in there led the FOMC to be very cautious. Because of that, no tightening, potentially inflationary. That's why the dollar went down today, and that's why the bonds went down. Long-term bonds do not like inflation, so just keep that in mind. By the end of the day, industrials up all of 26. Yeah, the transports down again, down 20. They were down much lower with an hour to go. You had gold today up just a bit, 30 cents, and silver down. They were down much more until the dollar, like I said, dollar really selling off and really didn't do anything for those indexes. Advanced decline all day, stayed around the zero line. Even when we rallied in the morning, we got up to 1,000 on the advances, but they fell like a rock intraday and then just stayed around the zero line the rest of the day, a little negative. The VIX doing nothing much in here, 1181. UVXY still down, one of the worst products ever made. Nikkei having a good day, up 175. And like I said, you saw the TLT down just a bit. German DAX up 1%. Chinese market closed for the week for a holiday in there. So just keep that in mind in here. So where do we go with here in the market? Basically, you're seeing some divergences. Daily chart on the ESs, as you see in here, all we did was sell off to support. The hourly chart of the ESs, as you see, is that a bear flag? Or is this just the pause that refreshes at support, and now we're going to go higher? I can't tell yet. Why can't I tell? Because put the ESs on the hourly on the right, like you see here, and put the NASDAQ on the left. And what you're going to see here is the NASDAQ had a similar chart, but then that little bear flag was invalidated. Now we're at a new high. That's like this going, well, I'll show you. Let's zoom it out and give you a better perspective. That's the perspective I want you to see. The NASDAQ now is right where that gap was, right there. That's like the ES is going right there. So I'm not saying they're going there. I'm just saying that I'm starting to see some divergences, positive and negative. NASDAQ trying to hold up like Atlas, trying to hold up all the other indexes, while the ESs, the Russell, and the transports on the right, as you see, they're more near the low part of their range. So I'm very interested to see how the market works tomorrow with Facebook's earnings. Right now, Facebook is up about 4 points after hours. It had a good day already today. So the idea is if that starts to reverse, it could pull down the other indexes. In my opinion, a lot of divergences going on, a lot of indexes having a little bit of a problem in here, and I basically think we haven't sold off more because the NASDAQ has been holding it up. So I hope everybody has a great night, and look forward to talking to you tomorrow.